Just finished another fun, successful, and productive day working on a client project here in Switzerland. I'm actually at the airport right now, heading back home. And one of the things that we had to discuss today, among a million of other things, was kind of how we're going to work and how the payments are going to work going forward. Because up until now, we were kind of working on a project base. Every time they needed me to do something, I sent out a proposal for that specific project, they approved it, and then we started working on it. But now that the company is starting to move much faster and they have a lot of small requests, it kind of doesn't make sense to send out a proposal for every little thing that they need. So initially what I suggested was working on a retainer base, which means that they know how much money they spend, I know how much money I'm making, and how much time I kind of devote to this client every month. But they actually didn't want to work that way because they didn't know that they'll have, you know, new things coming up every month, or the rate of new things. And on my part, I actually thought about this, and I kind of preferred not to do a retainer because I want to have my time super flexible. And I used to have a client that I spent 2 days working on it on a regular basis, and I didn't like the fact that I have 2 days that for sure I can't do anything else in them, and I much rather have a more flexible timetable. So I wasn't really sure what to do until my wife told me, how about you work with a bank hour with them? And what that actually means is that they pay, let's say, ahead of time for like 20 hours. And then every time I do a small task, I kind of tell them I was working on this for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever that it takes. And when we finish up that hour bank, we kind of renew it. So I thought that might be a good approach. I proposed this to the client, and they actually loved this idea. So we're going to start this way. We're going to estimate how many hours I'm going to be working in the upcoming couple of months and try to create an hour bank for this. And I'll try to, count my hours and, tell them how much things are taking. Basically, I'm not super excited about working per hour, because I think it's much better to price your work based on its value and not about how long it took to complete. Because I'm working super fast and super efficiently, and that doesn't mean I should earn less money. So basically, I don't like pricing hours and charging per hour. But in this specific case, I think it kind of makes sense because they're not really sure how much work they're going to have in this month, or specifically next month. It's going to be really fluctuating, and again, I can't price each small project per value because that would just take a lot of time and be super inefficient. So I think we're going to try this for the upcoming few months. They're happy with it, and I'm happy for that for now. So hope it will be a success. Right now it kind of looks pretty good. Anyway, I'm at the airport again. Tomorrow I'm heading back home, and tomorrow I actually have kind of a presentation with another potential client. Then I have to kind of make a sales presentation, which I'm not really used to doing. So I'll try to do that right now at the airport and during my flight back home, and hope I won't be super tired tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow.